So welcome everyone. We are really thrilled that we are able to take the School of Tea to new guests and new friends. And so thank you. Today we have something really exciting. And I know it's probably not me you came to watch because we've got Tomek Malek who does a lot more than taste tea. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit about an introduction, let you know what we're going to be showing, and then we'll have Tomek coming on. Today's conversation is going to be around a product, beautiful product called Elixir of Ceylon Tea. And what Elixir is something quite unique. It's an extract of hand-picked tea leaves made into tea extract, into liquid overnight on our Dilhan tea garden. It is the most authentic tea extract in the world. And what we have done is combine it with beautiful flavors, with the involvement of Tomek, with Robert, and so many amazing bartenders from around the world. Elixir is authentic because it's made from hand-picked leaves. It's made in Sri Lanka on our tea gardens. It's low in sugar. It has a combination, of course, it's got sugar, but it's also got stevia and a little bit of honey just to modify the characteristic of stevia. You know, sometimes it has a little bit of an unpleasant aftertaste, and so it comes in with relatively very low sugar. So it's at 4.5%. Provenance, well, Dilhan Estate, Ratnapura, Sri Lanka, where Ceylon tea comes from. And it's got a fantastic range of teas, and we are an ethical tea business. Practice what we preach, but that's for a different session altogether. These are the different varieties. We have Elixir in some spectacular black and green tea variants. And my colleagues and I are interested to know, have you ever worked with Elixir? The little poll coming on. Give us a yes or no when you see it. But either way, whether yes or no, we're going to be seeing a lot about Elixir from Tomek in a minute. Great. So most of you have heard about Elixir, 78%. Thank you very much. And so Gary, we go on. What's new about Elixir is this: hand-picked, hand-rolled, within 24 hours, freshly extracted in a very unique process. It's a patented process, and that's how you end up with this tea. Why is that important? It's because today you're seeing premiumization in tea like you've never seen before. You're seeing consumers who want tea for its provenance, for its authenticity, and of course for its natural goodness. So in addition to everything I mentioned, less sugar, but also richer in natural antioxidants, which is really important because when we're engaging with this new consumer, whether it is Gen Z, millennials, or baby boomers, they are interested in natural wellness, and that's what Elixir offers. But then when you combine Elixir with what Tomek has to show us, that's when the fun really starts. So with that, Tomek, I would like to introduce you. We have a video that you've made a few years ago, Tomek. After that, the floor is yours.
Hello guys, my name is Tomek Malek from the Roots Cocktail Bar in Warsaw. There is a new great product on the market, Elixir of Ceylon Tea by Dilmah. I just have to say that this is a beautiful product to work with, gives you a lot of variety, a lot of different flavors, and brings you a great essence of Ceylon tea to your creations. Give it a try.
Fantastic. So good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching us from. Welcome from freezing Warsaw, Poland, 9:30 a.m. So we are always laughing. It's the middle of the night for bartenders. Today I have a great pleasure to share with you and prepare for you also two delicious and very easy to make drinks. Very easy, mostly thanks to Elixir of Ceylon Tea. This product helps you maintain consistency and also is a real time saver behind the bar. Why? I will explain later on while I will be preparing the drinks. So if you have any questions, I believe you can type them in the chat. I will try to answer all of them. In case I won't be able, please, you can always find me on the social media, send me a message. I will be always happy to answer. First of all, I would like to start from the non-alcoholic drink, Dilmah Mule, which of course we can also, by adding a little bit of alcohol, change into the cocktail. So it depends what is the occasion and what do you need it for. Let me prepare it to you step by step. So this is a twist on a Moscow Mule, world famous classic cocktail, which we'll be preparing in this kind of copper mug. First of all, we start from ice. Then we add 15 milliliters of a fresh lime juice. So it's more or less half of the juice from half of the lime. Then we add 10 milliliters of Elixir of Ceylon Tea, ginger and apple flavor. And what is great about this product is not like most of the tea syrups on the market is not that sweet. It's just 4.5% of a sweet part. So it's more like a tea essence. And thanks to this, it's really easy to balance. So it brings a lot of tea flavors and another layers of the flavors, beautiful aftertaste, but it's not sweet. So you don't have to balance it with too many of milliliters of lime or lemon juice or other bitter ingredients. So we have 15 milliliters of lime juice, 10 milliliters of Elixir of Ceylon Tea, and we'll top it up with ginger beer. We'll give a gentle stir, so all the ingredients will mix together. We can again top it up with a little bit of ice. And garnish with a lime. Of course, if you want to turn it in the cocktail, you just add 40 milliliters of your favorite vodka, and then you have Elixir Dilmah Moscow Mule. So this is it. As you saw, just in 4 steps, 20 seconds, 25 seconds more or less, you can prepare a very refreshing mocktail. And what is great about using Elixir of Ceylon Tea is the fact that it really helps you maintain consistency. So to make a tea syrup, for example, you would need a little bit more time, and you need to look after all of the factors that changes the flavor. So the time of extraction, the ratio between tea and the syrup, and of course temperature. So many different aspects you need to look after, and especially in the high volume places, I would say Elixir of Ceylon Tea is a great product to work with, as it always stays the same, and only if you look after the ratio and add the correct measures, you have always the same tasty drink. So give it a try whenever you're gonna have an occasion. And let's move on to cocktail number 2. This one, it will be an alcoholic cocktail. We call it Christmas Cheer. It's based on the same Elixir of Ceylon Tea, ginger and apple flavor, plus a bourbon, Saint-Germain, which is elderflower liqueur, a bit of bee honey, and egg white. So this is like a twist on the sour drinks, but with a great aftertaste. So we add ice. We'll start from a lemon juice. We have 20 milliliters of a lemon juice. Fantastic. Then 30 milliliters of the bourbon. We'll add 20 or 15 milliliters of a Saint-Germain, which is the flower liqueur. Five milliliters of the bee honey. We don't want to add too much, as we already have the elixir. It's not that sweet, but it's also balancing a little bit the lemon juice. So just 5 milliliters of bee honey, and then 10 milliliters of Elixir of Ceylon Tea. So it will not only bring us a little bit of a sweetness, but also a great tea flavor and a great tea aftertaste, which will last really for a long time. And the aftertaste is something that we are really looking forward to have in our creations. So actually I should start from chilling the coupe glass. Let's say it was here from the beginning. Preferring a zest for garnish. Also, as in the sours, we can use egg white to soften a little bit the flavors and to make our cocktail a little bit more foamy. If you are vegan or you are having vegan guests, you can replace it with aquafaba. I will be using egg white, just 20 milliliters. I always try to add not more of egg white than lemon juice. Okay, and once we have egg white, it's good to shake it first without the ice, so the ingredients will mix together and you already will have a foamy texture. And then the second shake will be, of course, with ice. Okay, our coupe glass is ready, and we will fine strain it as we serve it without ice, and some of the small pieces of ice might still be there. Fantastic. Here we go. And we will garnish it with lemon zest. Okay, we'll just hang it here on the side. And here it is. Our Christmas cheer cocktail is ready, and it's delicious. It's sweet and sour at the same time. You have a lot of floral flavors from a Saint-Germain liqueur and a beautiful tea aftertaste, which lasts for really long. It's been like 15-20 seconds and I still feel the tea. So do try it whenever you're gonna have an occasion. Just wrapping up this quick cocktail session. What are the advantages from my experience of working with Elixir of Ceylon Tea? It is a product that tastes great, it's healthy, and it's a time saver. Also, it helps you maintain consistency. By using them, your drinks will always taste the same. Of course, we still here in the roots use a lot of infusions and use tea in our creations, but for places, high volume places, or for iced teas, blended cocktails, or creations like this, we also use Elixir of Ceylon Tea. I highly recommend, as it's a really, really fantastic and tasty product. So once more, cheers. I hope somehow I could share this drink with you so you could try it. But I'm sending best regards from Poland and wishing you all the best.
Thank you, Tomek. I think you have the best job in the world, Tomek. I thought I did, but I think that's not so anymore. But thank you. That's amazing. I told you, everyone, that Tomek was going to be a lot more fun than the part I introduced. But now we have a question for you. We want to know, and thank you. We have, Tomek, we have over 100 participants joining us. So this is the professional version of the virtual sessions of the School of Tea. So please join us on Facebook. We have the Tea Inspired Club. So search for the Tea Inspired Club on Facebook. And we will be having regular sessions, short, 20 minutes, so that it's convenient. But we want to ask you a question. Is convenience important for you in making your iced tea? So the poll is up on. Oh, okay, you've already answered mostly 85%, Tomek, say that convenience is important when making iced tea. I guess so, but we would like to see a few more than the 2% saying no, so that you take a little bit of time and brew your tea. But I guess that's a luxury that I hope we're not going to have when tourism comes back with a bang. Especially in high volume places, this time is so important. And the fact that it always stays the same. So for iced teas, it is definitely a great idea to use Elixir of Ceylon Tea in high volume places. Thank you, Tomek. And with that, we're coming to the end, but we have a question for you before we sign off. Tell us, please, what's the session you think? And we're asking because we have more sessions. We have a couple of sessions, actually 3 or 4 sessions a month, professional and the consumer. And we'd love to know what you think. But also, thank you very much. Whoa, 100% yes. And with that, the next session that's coming up is Immunity Inspired by Tea. Tea Gastronomy, and Peter Kuruvita will be joining us for the professional session in January. Before that, we have tea and health sessions in the public part of the tea club. So please join us once again. Tomek Malek, thank you. That was awesome. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. And I hope to see you all soon. Thank you very much. And stay warm.